I sold $217.22 on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop on items I find secondhand. Let's go over what sold. This item has already been shipped. It is a DVD. It's Thomas and Friends, and it's Best of Gordon. And I got this from an auction that I won like a lot of DVDs. So I have about $1.29 into this, and it sold on eBay for $7.22. Borderlands for the Xbox 360. It is a double game add-on pack. So this is something we had at home, we're not using. So I have no extra money into this, and it sold on eBay for $5.94. Size 8 capris. It is by Zach and Rachel. I love the print on this one. So I picked this up at the Goodwill bins for probably about $1, and it sold on eBay for $7. Faberware potato masher. So this came in a bag that I picked up that had some like vintage kitchen utensils that I was interested in. And I probably wouldn't have picked this up on its own, but it was part of that. So I still listed it. So I have about 50 cents into this, and it sold on eBay for $5.70. A 78 pack of Magic cards. So these were given to me. I have no extra money into this, and they sold on eBay for $14.99. Zuru Smashers. I picked this up at the thrift store for $3. It's brand new, never been opened, and it sold on eBay for $13.59. This wall art has already been shipped. It was shipped out on Friday when the order came in, and I'm going to try to say his name. I think it's Charles Wasaki. I think I'm saying it right. I don't know. But it's a beautiful print. I picked it up at Goodwill for $6, and it sold on Poshmark for $34. Vintage coiningware, and this is the purple shadow iris. So pretty. And it had the lid. And I picked this up at the thrift store for $4.40, and it sold on Poshmark for $18. Thomas and Friends. This is the Trackmaster cargo carts here. So this came from all over the place, like thrift stores and anything I've picked up along the way, whether it's auctions or whatnot with Thomas and Friends. I would put these carts aside, and then I just got them all together and just put them in one listing. So I have about $2 into these, and it sold on Poshmark for $18. Vintage false graph Yorktown design, like bread plates. These are so cute. I love this design. I picked this up for $4 at the thrift store, and I sold it on Mercari for $13.49. Carter's baby blanket. It's 100% cotton, so cute. And I picked this up at the thrift store for $1.60, and it sold on Mercari for $30.59. Strawberry shortcake glass. I'll say glass instead of cup. People came at me for saying cup. I always call cups. That's just what I do. Growing up in a bilingual house, that's just what happens. But I don't want to get anybody angry. So strawberry shortcake glass. I picked this up at the thrift store for $2, and it sold on Depop for $7.70. Puma sneakers. These were mine. I just never really liked them too much, so I decided to list them, and I have no extra money into this, and it sold on Depop for $23. Dancing Mickey Mouse. He is so stinking cute. I made a little video on him because I couldn't believe how cute he was. And with that video, my sister-in-law reached out to me and she said, I have to have that Mickey Mouse. So she ended up buying it. But I have $3.50 into this. I picked it up at the thrift store, and it sold for $18. And those are all the items that sold. And don't forget to follow for more.